So we've got ourselves another evolution, your little dog too, 200,000 points, coins, whatever. This should be an interesting one. We are going to be looking at some high-end strikers, 97 pace, 98 shooting and dribbling, as well as the striker, 10 playstars and 3 playstyle pluses, max overall of 92, level 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, giving us 2 matches for 5, 6, 7, 10... Okay, 13 in total. At least it's better than the unlock the dribble. You might as well do both at the same time. You've got a max of 92 rated. I don't know if we've got Dream Crushers was from this week. Let's see what we can put into this, because Henry again is going to be another one I'm interested in. And finally, Mbappe can be evolved. We would end up with the finesse and technical. Wow. So that's absolutely shocking. I didn't think we would get an Mbappe evolution this early on. No wonder. There has definitely got to have been some sort of Discord, because Gold Mbappe and Gold Vinny were both linked to in like popular popular players. There was no reason for them to be popular. So absolutely incredible to see an evolution for these players, which is nuts in itself. So if we look at it, 97 on the pace, 90, 80, 92, 78, 2, 93, 82, 93, 78. To be honest, I'd absolutely take anything. And again, slow your roll. Let's kind of just look at this logically. Make sure that this is the best evolution we can go with right now, because this was meant to come out for an Mbappe. Most people are going to run and chuck their Mbappes in there. This is the very first one. Do you want it to be the first? To be honest, I mean, I'll absolutely take it. I'm going to have a look at the in-games and kind of see the difference. But in general, getting the quick step, which you already had, and the finesse is enough for an Mbappe. Let's be real here. So that's going to be interesting in itself. Obviously, then we do have the likes of Vinny that can go into it. Just because La Liga is around the corner, it's always going to be fantastic to see. Now, if we was to look at somebody without any playstyle pluses, we would end up with quick step first, would then get finesse, then the technical. So if you've already got somebody with a low driven or a quick step and low driven, you could go rapid and you'd end up with rapid, quick step and finesse. It's not the worst combination in the world, to be honest. I mean, even if you went with, for instance, my Chelsea guy over here, he'd end up with a finesse. Quick step, Travella and finesse isn't bad at all. So let's handle this to the pros. Let's have a look at foot.gg, because I'm assuming we're going to have some very, very good players in this. I can imagine Henry is going to be another one. This will give him the quick step again. I'm interested to see what the evolution would be like between these two. So we got unlock the dribble, takes him to a 94. So obviously it was mainly just dribbling here, but we're getting 1 extra on the shooting, 1 dribbling, and that's it. And a 5-star weak foot. So that's an I'd probably go with unlock the dribble. Just the fact that it gets to 99. I mean, you're not getting a massive upgrade either way. That's kind of the whole point of this. Looking through a few of the others, the 92s, you got to look at a bit of Del P. Already got the triple playstyle plus. Possibly wouldn't bother. Royce could be a great shout if you're not looking at the obvious. He's going to be a solid one to go with, just because he gets the quick step, the incisive, and the finesse as a cam / striker. That's pretty good. I probably wouldn't bother with a triple playstyle plus. Suarez is going to end up with the technical. I wouldn't bother there. Nunez would get the quick step as well. Quick step, rapid, finesse. Always a nice little partnership. We then also have Gyökeres. Obviously gets the quick step. It's great. Bale. What would Bale get from that, to be honest? Because I know he is a left back, but gets the 3 on the shooting, gets no passing, 2 dribbling, and that's kind of it. And a 5-star weak foot. I mean, it's not terrible. It's an interesting one, to say the least. I was going to say, obviously, you're going to look at your top names with this. You're going to get Mbappe, Henry, Vinny, Messi, R9. Bale obviously throws himself in there. Leao, bit of Suarez as well. I do think Nunez and Royce are going to be great shouts for this. CR7 and Neymar will be somewhere down the bottom. It depends on how well it links. Obviously, the one from yesterday worked really well for Neymar, whereas I do think Ronaldo could go into this quite well. It's going to be quite an easy one. It's literally going to be full of the biggest names in the game, which is just incredible to see. And again, like I always say with these kind of almost these trailblazing evolutions, where these are the first of the kind, to give an Mbappe an evolution, to give a Vinny an evolution from their gold, always just wait. I know it's almost like you've just got to do it. Like it's straight out the block. This is the very first one. Just make sure that you want to do it this way. Obviously with Mbappe, he's already got the quick step, so he ends up with the technical. You could wait and get a better one and not necessarily have the technical. It is totally up to you. But once you get to this 94, it's going to take a little bit of a time to kind of get away from that, to be honest. So it is going to be a one and done evolution. When we look at the difference between them, obviously the shooting's going to go up, a little bit of passing, one extra on the dribbling. Terms of stats is obviously pretty solid. Like, I mean, it's a good card to say the least. They are going marksman as the warranted play style, chemistry style. You're going to end up with the 98 dribbling, the 97 shooting, and a bit more on that physicality. I mean, he is a solid striker still. Even at this price, coming in at, what, 347,000. Whether we see him kind of go up or down in this, it is going to be a very interesting one, to say the least. And Henry is becoming more and more of an option to finish as an SBC, because he is looking fantastic in some of these evolutions. But it's an interesting one, to say the least. Let me know who you're going to choose. There's a lot of solid choices. I don't think you have to go with Mbappe, but he is probably going to be the biggest name on there. Let me know down below what you think about it. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this, and I will catch you all for the next one. And I think we have not got anything else since. We've got the Serie A Cup that's going to come up next, so make sure you do like and subscribe, and we'll get that going. I think it is a cup, not a league. And let me know down below, have you got a gold Mbappe ready for this evolution? Peace.